Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to talk to you guys about some things that it hasn't just started, it's been going on. I always get a few emails every now and then, and sometimes on my Instagram I get DM'd, or even down in the comment section. People usually start asking me questions, and then sometimes I go around the questions, or I won't answer them for my own particular reason, which we'll get into today. And I get a lot of people that ask me, will I do a Q&A? And I've done one in the past. I think I deleted that video because it was a long time ago. But I think I did delete it. But I did one in the past, and let me just explain. The reason why I don't really like to do Q&As, and even when I go live, I get a lot of people. I don't think you guys can see the questions, but I get a lot of people that start asking me these same questions over and over and over. Some of the questions are pertaining to my personal life, which if you've been following me for my whole time that I've been on YouTube, which is about 3 years now, you probably noticed that I don't really talk too much about my personal life. I may show you guys a little glimpse of certain things, like the kids or some kind of family stuff. I do post a little bit more on Instagram, but still not too much. Okay, and I think the Q&As is coming from people wanting to always ask me, am I married? Do I have a man? What kind of work do I do? Like all of these personal questions. Now, I'm going to get into that right now. I'm not going to answer those questions. I know some people was probably like, she going to answer them. The reason why I won't is because I just always, when I created my channel, I feel like, let me roll this back window up. When I created my channel is solely basically like hauling, shopping, crafting, and all of that type of stuff. I'm not one to usually even feel like I need to explain myself, like, in my everyday life. Like, I don't feel like I ever have to explain anything that I do or anything that I feel. You know what I mean? So, and nobody should have to explain. If you do something, that's why you do, and you know why you do it, you don't have to explain. And that's why I never really talk about it. But today, because you guys are my friends and you're loyal and you guys come back and support my channel, I figured I'd give you a little bit of explanation. I don't do that because, like I said, my channel was based off of shopping hauls and all of that type of stuff. I just don't feel like it's necessary for me to disclose my personal life. I know a lot of people, they say their whole name, like on their channels. They tell a lot about their lives, and that's because that's what they choose to do. I chose, when I started my channel, to be a little bit more private, which I really am in real life. Off of camera, I'm still a really private person. I usually slowly will disclose certain things about myself, and it's mainly because, not that I really care. I'm not going to say I don't care what other people think, but some people can be so judgmental, and then people always want to, like, pick at you about what you put on your channel. You have to remember, when a person, even vloggers or whatever, when a person blogs or put their life on here for others to watch, we know that you're going to get some backlash for certain things, or certain things will just be said or whatever, and they don't bother me. But at some point, you have to reserve the information that you give to the world that is watching you. You know what I'm saying? So you only see about 10 to 15 minutes of me or of a person's life when they vlog, and it's a lot of stuff that you have put into it, but then it's cut down like a puzzle to show you what that person wants to show you. I always tend to do things when I'm alone, and I make my videos like that. Whereas through my I'm interacting with multiple people, but I just don't show that. So I apologize to anyone that really just wants to know certain personal things about me and I don't disclose them. I just really don't feel like that's necessary. Like, I don't see how that is pertaining to my channel, like, what I do and what I show you guys. I did say before, I never forget what I said. I did say before that I was going to start trying to vlog more of my family and my life and everything, and I'm working up to that. I have certain things. I'm a planner, so I have certain things that I'm doing before I get there. Once I get to that point, you guys will see more of my life. That's if you even care. I know some of you are just like, girl, do whatever, and I appreciate that. But then I do have a lot of women that message me, DM me the same things, asking me the same questions, and I understand the curiosity, because I don't disclose a lot on my channel. I guess because I do shop, a lot of people are interested in what I do for a living, and I had to tell one lady that kept emailing me the same thing over and over, and I'm not gonna say names or anything, but it was something pertaining to Pooh Bear and does he have a dad? I'm like, sweetie, Pooh Bear would not be here if he didn't have a father. Now I think what you're asking me is, am I with Pooh Bear's father? You know what I mean? So it's just a lot of questions that are being brought up, but I don't answer. So so I just, like I said, I just wanted to get on here and break that down a little bit. I'm not really into explaining too much or whatever, and maybe one day I'll open up that part of my life, but for now I'm just still gonna keep vlogging. And if I happen to have a family member or somebody around me that wants to be on camera, nine times out of 10 the people, my family, they're like, no, they don't want to really be on camera. So I just, I respect their wishes, and I'm not going to force them to be on there. You guys do know Pooh Bear wants to be on camera, so that's why you guys always see Pooh Bear, but plus he's my sidekick, so that's why you always see him. But yeah, so I hope that answered a few questions for some of you guys. I don't have anything to hide. I'm just me. And like I said, if you knew me off of YouTube, you would probably still feel the same way, because I only disclose what I want to disclose. I'm not one of those talkers. Like, I don't just, tell my business. And like, and I'm the same with my friends. Like, if my friend tells me something about their life, I never disclose it to anybody else. What they tell me is that's between me and them. And I'm just more of a private type person like that, I guess. So I don't know. So anywho, besides that, I am where am I going? Where was I set out to go to the fabric store. I want to look for a certain fabric I'm looking for, and I went to one place already. Well, I went to two places already, and man, fabric is so expensive, and I'm not really like a person that makes clothing and stuff like that, so I was unfamiliar with some of the prices and stuff. And so when I went in there, my eyes happened to go to the most expensive fabric, not the most, but a really expensive fabric that I saw, and I was like, oh, I want that. And then I looked at I guess they keep the prices on the inside of the roll. And honey, I opened up that thing, and I think it said something like I think it said $16 or $18 a yard. I was like, what? I was thinking I was gonna get like 3 yards or whatever. I'm like, I'm not spending no $60 on no piece of fabric that I'm just experimenting with. So I had to go ahead and leave that fabric right there. They had some other ones, but I wasn't really interested in those. So like I said, I'm out. I know I'm getting ready to go. I'm looking for a fabric store. I think I might try Joann's just because. And I need to go to the beauty supply place. I need to get some hair so that I can, I'm going to braid my daughter's hair for the first time. I usually always braid her hair with her natural hair, but she's going to the 7th grade, so she wants to try out some box braids, but she wants this really pretty like pastel purple. These kids these days, I tell you, she wants to try out this pretty pastel purple, so I'm going to go search for this hair color, and then that way if I find it, I'm going to do some box braids on her, just so she can get used to them and wear them for like a week. I mean, not a week or two, but like 2 or 3 weeks. And then if she likes them, then before she starts back to school, I'll rebraid her hair and just kind of get her used to having box braids. Yeah, so I need to do that and get me some deep conditioner. And have you guys tried the, what is it called? It's the deep conditioner by Dr. Miracle, and I forgot what it's called. It was my first time using it, and it was, I don't know what it was, but all I know is that it must have some kind of mint in it or whatever. Ooh, my scalp was breathing. It was really, really nice. So I'm going to go see if they actually have those in a bottle, because I found it in one of those little packets. So I'm going to go see if I can find that. And besides that, of course, I may stop at a Dollar Tree or two. We'll see. But I'm going to stop running my mouth and keep on driving, because I still got a ways to go. The beauty supply place I go to is kind of away from my house, because the one closest to my house, since nobody hardly goes to that one, they try to up the prices, and it irritates me, because if I go buy a pack of braiding hair from them, whereas where I'm going right now, it's probably like $3.99 for a pack of braiding hair, where the one closest to my house that nobody goes to, they charging like $7.99 for a pack of hair. I'm like, no way. So yeah, I'm going to a different one right now, and that's it. So I just wanted to come on and explain to you guys and talk to you guys. I like to at least come and talk to you guys once or twice a week, just one-on-one. I hope you guys don't mind, instead of me doing all these shopping hauls and, you know, go with me to the stores. So that's it. I will talk to you guys after a while. I'm gonna concentrate on driving, and thank you guys for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later.